Welcome to Conversations at TIGS. We are happy to announce a new series of podcasts that focus on demystifying rare genetic diseases in the Indian context. Through this series, we aim to increase awareness about rare genetic diseases and curate factual knowledge through our conversations with experts from the field. The Demystifying Rare Genetic Diseases podcast series also aims to promote genetic literacy and spark public engagement in this realm. In this very first podcast of this series, we delve into the world of rare genetic diseases in India and the urgency of accelerating diagnostics and therapeutics for these conditions. We are delighted to be joined by Dr. Rakesh Mishra, the director of Tata Institute for Genetics and Society.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to engage in this discussion.
Dr. Mishra, could you briefly introduce us to what are rare genetic disorders?
Certainly. Rare genetic disorders are a group of conditions caused by defective genes passed down from parents to their offsprings. These disorders can manifest in various parts of the body, ranging from mild to severe. There are over 7,000 known rare genetic disorders affecting an estimated 300 million individuals worldwide. And an estimate of 90 million people in India suffer from many of these rare genetic diseases.
That's a significant number of people affected. According to you, what are the primary challenges faced in diagnosing and treating rare genetic disorders in India?
Several challenges hinder the effective management of rare genetic disorders in India that include limited awareness. Many individuals in India remain unaware of genetic disorders, leading to delayed diagnosis and possible treatments. And also, inadequate access to testing. Access to genetic testing remains limited in India, especially in the rural settings. Prohibitive cost of testing. It can cost several tens of thousands of rupees, and that brings a barrier for many individuals in the country. And besides these, due to very general and overlapping symptoms, it's difficult to easily recommend appropriate tests. Even in a country with an advanced public health system like that of USA, it can take 3 to 4 years to accurately diagnose a rare genetic disease. So it's a challenge that we have to address. Also, there is a scarcity of treatment options. Unfortunately, there are no available treatments for most of the genetic disorders, and even if available, their cost is very high and even prohibitive for our people.
These challenges indeed pose significant roadblocks. How can we accelerate the development of diagnostics and therapeutics for rare genetic disorders in India?
We can think of several strategies that can be implemented to accelerate progress in this area. For instance, enhancing the awareness, raising public awareness and educating healthcare providers about rare genetic disorder is crucial so that appropriate test is recommended as soon as possible. Also, expanding access to testing. This will be helpful by increasing accessibility and affordability of the genetic testing which is required. Boosting research funding is important. Investing in research to develop novel diagnostic tools and treatment is paramount. Also, promoting indigenous development, encouraging development of indigenous diagnostic tools and treatments is vital. And if we can develop screening methods for implementation at the population scale, for example, newborn screening, a substantial proportion of cases may be picked very early and can be addressed.
Indigenous development is a crucial aspect. How can indigenization address the challenges of developing diagnostics and therapeutics for rare genetic disorders in India?
Indigenization offers several advantages in overcoming these challenges. For instance, cost reduction. Indigenous development can significantly reduce the cost by several fold, both for diagnostics and therapeutics. Then there is improved accessibility. Indigenous solution can make diagnostics and therapeutics more readily available to individuals in the country. An understanding of Indian population specific solutions is very important, and indigenization will be very helpful and crucial in fact for that.
What are the next steps for indigenization in the field of rare genetic disorders in India?
So several critical steps are necessary to further advance indigenization. First is awareness. Then, of course, increased funding. Securing increased funding for indigenization research is essential. Facilitating testing and approval process is very important when you develop anything indigenously. And providing support for startups developing indigenous diagnostic tools and treatments is crucial. Large companies may not be interested because of the scale of the or the volume of the business. So, an ecosystem for smaller or local players will be very effective. Also, academia industry collaboration will be important. Fostering collaboration between academia and industry to develop and commercialize indigenous solutions is vital.
Dr. Mishra, we've discussed the importance of indigenization in developing diagnostics and therapeutics for rare genetic disorders. What are some of the emerging technologies that can further accelerate this process?
That's a very important question. One of the promising technologies mRNA-based therapeutics. mRNA or messenger RNA is a molecule that carries genetic instructions from DNA to translate into proteins. mRNA-based therapeutics directly deliver the mRNA instruction to cells, allowing them to produce specific proteins that substitutes the defective disease-carrying gene.
Further, how does mRNA technology make it a disease-agnostic platform?
mRNA technology is inherently versatile, allowing it to be tailored to a wide range of diseases, including rare genetic disorders. Unlike traditional gene therapy approaches that require permanent modification to DNA, mRNA-based therapeutic introduces temporarily the mRNA instructions, making them safer and more controllable. It is an alternative to enzyme replacement therapy, which is very expensive.
Coming back to our present conversation on rare genetic disorders, how can mRNA technology accelerate the development of therapeutics for rare genetic disorders?
So, mRNA technology offers several advantages in accelerating RGD therapeutics development. mRNA sequences can be synthesized quickly and efficiently, enabling rapid prototype and clinical testing in RGD therapeutics. It can take just a few weeks. It is very versatile because mRNA technology can be used to deliver various therapeutic protein molecules, including enzymes and antibodies, expanding treatment options of the rare genetic disorders. Another advantage of mRNA therapeutics, which has emerged recently, is from our experience of the COVID vaccines. Is the same technology, instead of giving viral protein to create antibody response, now for RGD we will be giving the proteins that will substitute for the defective genes in the individuals. And since it has been tested in hundreds of millions of people and has been found safe, mRNA technology stands now great chance of being a therapeutic option for several diseases, including RGD.
Perhaps these advantages make mRNA technology a promising tool for addressing the challenges of RGD therapeutics development.
Indeed, mRNA technology holds immense potential for revolutionizing the treatment of RGDs. Ongoing research is exploring the application of mRNA technology for various RGDs that can be caused by the loss of function of a gene.
Thank you so much for elaborating on the potential of mRNA technology for accelerating RGD therapeutics. It's exciting to see how this technology can actually transform the landscape of RGD therapeutics in India.
It's my pleasure to have had this important conversation on accelerating therapeutic of rare genetic diseases, which is the need of the hour. I believe mRNA technology holds a great promise for improving the treatment of such diseases worldwide. There are even reports that mRNA technology combined with the CRISPR-based genome editing technology can be used for gene therapy approaches, which makes gene therapy affordable to people even from their out-of-pocket expenses. So we look forward to the benefits of these technologies reaching patients very soon.
You just heard Dr. Rakesh Mishra, Director of the Tata Institute for Genetics and Society. Until the next episode is aired, follow us on social media to engage with us. Thank you for joining us.